Hello everybody, my name is Anday and welcome to another video. This is Sonic the Hedgehog 3 official trailer number 2. I'm very excited for this movie. I thought the first two movies were really good. I enjoyed the first one. You know, I was sitting there in the cinema with some nachos and right before you know what happened. And then I thought it was a pretty good movie. Like I enjoyed it. I was pretty even though, like at the end it was pretty hype. And then even more so with the second movie, which was really really good. Definitely an improvement, really, on whatever faults you may say the first movie had. The second one's definitely better, and they knew a little bit more going into that one because all that stuff happened with the Emerald and Eggman and Tails and Knuckles. Knuckles was great in that movie, and I still have yet to see the Knuckles show, but I have seen that I've seen that meme. But yeah, I don't know if in the Knuckles show you have to like watch it in order to get something that's going on. Um, I'll probably see give like a little view of it sometime soon. Because as being the person I am, I want to see everything that a universe has because like it's so interesting to me. Like if there's a very good show and there's a spin-off of a show, I'm like, okay, yeah, it doesn't have the characters, but it does have, more stuff about whatever's going on in this universe. You know what I'm saying? It's like so interesting to me, and that's why I really like spin-offs of things that I enjoy, like the MCU. But yeah, um, yeah, but I know Shadow. I think I've said this before. There was this game system at like a McDonald's or something, and it had like those really old game things that they would just let you play in this display. It was literally just like an old computer, or I don't want to say I don't know what console it was, but it was something. It had one of those old those old little controller things, and had like this tube that connected the wire to the TV. It was a Sonic game. It was a racing, and I played Shadow on there, and he just looked so cool. It's like, wow, he's like Sonic but cooler. Awesome. And then of course, my main true introduction to Sonic was the Unleashed game. But I didn't really look into anything else because it didn't have the werewolf anywhere. That was what drove me like, whoa, werewolf, so cool. Because everyone as a kid had this insanely cool fascination with monsters, and werewolves were definitely not an exception. Even though that guy was a werehog, but he still looked cool in my book. I even have a toy of him, which I still have today. But yeah, then I really my true introduction was again the movies. I didn't really know much about anything, and of course the still little videos that's been made throughout the years. All right, enough talk. I think and now let's get into the trailer. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 official trailer number 2. This is brought to you by Sega and Paramount. And those people. Again, make sure to go watch this on their thing. Go watch their trailer first, and then come back and watch mine. Because I much like whenever somebody views like a trailer, you watch the trailer first, and you go and see. Oh, I wonder what my favorite YouTuber thinks about this, and then you go watch them right afterwards, and you enjoy it because you like watching the thing with them. It makes you feel like you're watching a video with them. It's just like a shared experience that makes you feel closer as friends. But that is parasocial, and I think I'm getting off topic. Let's get into the video. This is Sonic the Hedgehog 3 official trailer 2. Uh, I'm very interested to see what else is shown. And is this good or am I too close? Is my face too close? Here, hold on. I may have to adjust. Yeah, that's better. I mean, it's whatever, but good enough. Good enough. Wait, no, it's not. Hold on. Let me just step back a few feet. There we go. Comfy footing. Right. Let's get to video. Shout out to Special Trailer 2. 3, 2, 1, play.
Here we go.
Yeah. Hey.
Is this den of madness?
Are you Detective Pikachu?
He does look like a Pokemon. Pika Pika.
That's cool.
What? Get down.
Launching missiles.
It's time, Shadow.
Ooh.
Finally, we will have our revenge. But what good is a dastardly plot if you can't conspire with family?
There's 2 Eggmen now?
Double your villains, double your fun.
Ooh.
Any last words?
Nice magic marble. Real scary.
Jeez.
It actually is real scary.
Nice.
Trick shot.
Oh, that's super lucky.
Tom, Maddie, we need your help on a super... Knuckles, do you mind?
Oh, excuse me.
Tom, Maddie, we need your help on a super dangerous top secret mission.
When?
Nice.
Are you ready?
We were born ready.
Whoa.
All right, boys, try and keep up.
Nice.
Granddaddy-o. We've got
Ooh.
Dirt to do.
Whoa.
Shadow's power. We can rule humanity. When we're done, there won't be anything left to rule.
Ooh.
That is dark.
Jeez.
Better call Google Maps.
Life's all about the choices we make.
Oh.
Remember to listen to your heart. You're gonna make the right choice.
They're definitely doing it.
One hedgehog to another. Who does your highlights?
The more you talk,
Who does your highlights?
This ends now.
our destiny awaits. You were right about one thing.
Okay, here we go. Serious.
This ends now.
Ooh. Nice. Wow, that's I'm sorry, that was just that was funny. I didn't expect that. But wow, Jim Carrey back in Santa costume. What is this? The Grinch? That's funny. That was real funny. Yeah, that was like a really good blend of you know, silly stuff and also like just another serious sense of stakes that's going on, because I don't know, to me it feels like they had a really good balance between that, because you know, even the first movie they knew when to put like, you know, silly stuff with Sonic, because and at least in the movies I hear Sonic is obviously still a kid, and well, he's probably like a teen at best, but like, you know, that's why he's so different from, I think, recent you know, interpretations of Sonic that display him as, I don't want to say cocky, but at least, you know, super sure of himself, and also, well, not like super overly jokey, I think, which I don't mind. Like, you know, to me it feels like it works for this version, this Sonic, especially so where he's surrounded by a lot of, you know, friends, and this here, this is a reference to Sonic Adventure 2, I think, with chows, which I think are like little, they're like little creatures that are friends with Sonic. And from here, it just seems like they're mascots for something, which is kind of neat. You know, there's this guy, the main guy, I think I've seen him and things. And, but yeah, like it is also eggs. Or wait, what if they saw this like somewhere, wherever they're at right now, and they saw like little creatures like this and they made mascots off of them? You know, so like chows would exist in this universe. They're just, you know, people just assume they were little silly things made by whatever company made this. Would the chows sue for likeness rights? But yeah, like even then, these costumes are pretty well made. Have a thing over there. Stuff like this. Neat chairs. And ooh, ice cream. Yeah, this is a big business. Also, oh, I like that little checkerboard background here, that's like definitely Pumpkin Hill inspired. That's neat. That's very neat. And yeah, of course, Knuckles is like, what is going on here? But yeah, like, this is nice. I like that. I like the little holes they have here. I think this either for, so their voices come out clearer, or, letting the people, whoever's inside, be able to see outside. That's neat. That's a good detail. I like, and you know, these suits are probably practical. So that's neat. And yeah, this is interesting. She says, "What are you, Detective Pikachu?" That's funny. That's really funny because, you know, obviously, you know, a mention of, of Pikachu or Pokemon in general in the Sonic movie is crazy. But like, at least from the way she says it, it's less of obviously, are you Pikachu, that guy who saved the planet from turning into Pokemon? But no, she said it like it's a movie. I mean, and Knuckles here says Pokemon, so in this universe, Pokemon is a fictional thing. That's interesting. Very like neat to see, you know, more crossovers, like casual stuff like this. Because I mean, it's not technically a crossover, but it is still mentioned. Does that girl have a pizza box on her head? Look at that. Or no, never mind. I think it's perspective. Um, but yeah, like it isn't just, oh, okay, yeah, this Pikachu is exists somewhere in this world or the multiverse, but it's more so like Pikachu exists in the Pokemon world in that's fictional in this universe. So like, you know, I'm not saying it would ruin the chances of a Smash Bros movie, but it is definitely interesting in how they present it here. And yeah, he does kind of look like a Pokemon. Knuckles is so, and this is adorable here. I love his gloves. They're so cool. But yeah, so apparently the power goes out, and then Eggman launches missiles into this cafe. Which is crazy, because, like, it for a second, it does kind of look like he was aiming right at them. And also this guy. I think he's a general or somebody from the first movie. Or the first and second movie, because he did appear. I think. Well, yeah. The marriage plot line. Which was great and funny. But yeah, also having the rings background here for Paramount. That's always neat detail. Sega original film. Okay, so okay, this seems to be after the fight, right? Or after? No. This looks to be where the Shadow escapes this thing, and then he comes here. Then he's surrounded by police, and I don't want to judge wherever this may be, but like this seems like, you know, from the lights and such, it looks like that one place in Hong Kong with all the lights. Never mind, this Starbucks coffee right there. Okay, so this thing, I assume this is Gerald Robotnik, Gerald Eggman. He has a prison jumpsuit, so I assume this is him in prison, and he made blueprints for a giant space laser. That's some dedication. But yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so lightning here going on. I don't know what this means. Oh no, this is probably them fighting. Yeah, it's totally them fighting. Look, there's a red light, purple, red lightning, purple, blue lightning. There's definitely some culmination of their fight, because it is differently. Oh, never mind. That's a huge shockwave, definitely generated by them. Like, look at that. That is crazy. And this is so cool, seeing him speed across water like that to make it go through land. That's really neat. Very cool looking. Is he holding something there? Okay, so this guy, pretty sure he's a grandfather of Eggman, even though he looks more like he'd be more so just a dad is what they're going with here. But yes, says we will have our revenge. Oh, what good is now? Leave his under in the family. So like, he seems to be. He's. Sorry, I can't think about that thing in the end. That was so funny. But yeah, he seems to be. You know, the second villain in this movie. I thought it was just gonna be straight up Shadow, to be honest. Like, I don't even think Eggman was gonna come up, because, you know, there was that thing going on about apparently he was not retiring from acting, but like taking a break or something like that. I don't really remember. And then they were hinting that he was still alive, but also, the main threat would have been Shadow. But this does seem to be different because I didn't expect them at all to have not relevancy, but like be involved here. Okay, so it seems after the first fights, he defeats them and then chains them up here, which is different. Or no, maybe they went to Eggman first, and then Eggman found his dad, and then betrayed betrayed them. Look at his battle damage too. That's pretty cool. And he has a little belly, much like him. But yeah, it is good to see him back in. He looks different, but not super different like the Grinch. But it is good to see him back in that type of prosthetics because he was the Grinch. Also, Shadow up there. That's really cool. Yeah, this is straight up like a black hole marble device. It's like that's crazy. Okay, was it made by Eggman or by his dad? That's a insane event. Also, shout out to Knuckles here, being able to use his teeth to hold on to some wire for as long as he was able to get a ring out. But yeah, a little bit less careless on the throwing Sonic. But also, that's a really neat way of using it. There's a black hole, but there's a ring in front of it, so... Wait, but wouldn't the ring get sucked in the black hole? No, it wouldn't. Because it's its own stationary portal in front of the portal, and it seems to also apply the same... Because, hold on. If stuff is being pulled into it, right? And this is the portal, and it's pulling stuff around the portal into it, it would still pull this in, because it's a black hole. Well, the black hole in this fictional thing. But yeah, it's pulling him into it, pulling them into it, so like it would still retain gravity or whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. I was trying to science my way to say this is kind of cool, but also like how does it work with physics of portals and the black holes, and I have to play Portal 2 soon. That's what I'm learning from this. So the Donut Lord. Is that a Muppet over there? Looks like it's some bread here. All are muffin. That's funny. But yeah, Donut Lord, he's great. I really hope he doesn't die. If you heard that one thing. Okay, so yeah, they pulled out and said, "We need your help." It's Super Knuckles. Yeah, Knuckles here just stands there and looks at him. That's funny. As Sonic just say, "We need your help." Yeah, of course, the supportive parents they're in, and I love this. I love this. This is the great found family. Like, I love it so much, especially that scene at the end where they're all playing baseball. That was so great. It was so cute. The found family trope definitely works with this, and I really hope he doesn't die. Okay, so here they are. I assume this is at the first kind of thing. Well, at least from what the trailer showed, this was the first. So they're in British land. Okay, so here we have this guy. He was the one who was supposed to be married with what's her name from the first movie, or the second movie, Gun. The Maddie's sister, I think. But yeah, that's a neat little jetpack that he has, so you're able to keep up with Knuckles and Sonic. He looks so good. I like this fur and his the little puff here. The gloves are neat also. The shoes. His design is really good. And Eggman here. Okay, so here is what the word is. Apparently because of how character framing is going, and how, the rules of cinema, whenever you're taking in a wide shot, you have to have all your characters in it. The reason being is presumably there's somebody supposed to be right here because there's empty space. And, it would make sense for there to be a character here that isn't known before and not spoiled. That way we have another character in the movies. Which I mean, you know, it is something that I feel is also worth mentioning because you know there was always talks about Amy or Rouge showing up in this movie, but you know, as high budget as these films are, there are still kind of limits between character models, character stories, and characters in general, really, because this isn't all animated where you can have you know stuff like that going on 24/7. My point is, you know, it's like you know they can't animate more than a good amount because there is a lot of characters in the Sonic franchise from what I've seen, and have them all here would just be. I don't want to say it would be too much for them to do, but like it would definitely have to have make sense in the story is what I'm saying. Because like even then, I was still surprised that we had Knuckles and Tails for as long as we did in the second movie. I just thought it was gonna be Tails the whole way, and that's all the budget they had. But no, they had that, and they had a good amount of stuff going on with, you know, the Death Egg robots and Supersonic also really good. But yeah, like this is definitely more interesting into what. But yeah, like I would agree, there has to be somebody here. They wouldn't just leave this empty space for no reason. Because like, you know, it wouldn't make more sense for there to be a secret, which actually I think there was. It had to be confirmed, right? That there was somebody secret who shows up either at the end or, you know, the standard thing, or somebody just in general in the movie. Which you know, I am down to one and curious who it is, and I hope I don't get spoiled. But yeah, of course, Agent Stone here. Great, great, very great, best henchman, and I do ship them. But yeah, Gerald here, he's rocking a lab coat. See, it does seem to be. Okay, so at least we have some interesting scenes with these two, because. Okay, so is this the big thing? It was just here in Britain land? I guess if he was building schematics, he had to have, you know, this for some time planned. And judging from the color scheme, it seems to be something Gerald made instead of, you know, just Eggman, because it doesn't have the traditional little thingies. It just looks like a big flat pie. It looks like a pie. You know how the pie dishes, right? They look like little flying saucers. That's what this one looks like. It's a pie dish. And this is a really neat costume for him. It's like mirroring Eggman's costume, but all whites. That's very neat. I like that, to be honest. So they seem to be in space here. There's Earth. E-Earth. And oof, this seems to be where the unfortunate happens. And also, ooh, Shadow looks really cool. I like the electricity in his eyes. Okay, so here, is he like running on a machine to power it? Seems to be the case. Running across the machine. Okay, yeah, here we go. This is their costume. I love this. You know, this is definitely classic Eggman suit here after 3 movies, and it looks good. It looks really good. I even thought, you know, what he looked like in movies previous, he didn't look that bad. Like, at the first movie, he had a good look. He was funny, and then the second movie, also good. Pretty funny. Very silly. Very intimidating, to be honest. Like, he was more intimidating in that movie than the first one, which, you know, that's good. That's what you want for a villain. And then this guy, classic suit, pretty sure. Like, this is something you probably find if you look up. No, there's a little neat little reflection of the Earth. That's neat. But this guy, having pretty much the same outfit but all whites, I think it's a really cool look. If they're gonna include 2 Eggmans, in a way, in this movie, having one of them wear a predominant white suit like this is very neat. Very cool. I like that. I think it's very neat. Awesome. Yeah, this is definitely something to be weary of, given how everybody's immediate attention is towards that. Oh, it's a gun building. I see. This is cool. Them all inside as it lifts up into the air. Very high tech, also. See here all the wire, they're not wires, but like the design of the stuff going on. I thought these were arrows at first, and I'm wondering what kind of person would shoot arrows in here. Like, why would they have arrows? Okay, so it really is just a giant death laser. Yeah, Agent Stone. I'm curious if he comes along or they unfortunately have to leave him behind because. And yeah, jeez. This is straight up slicing half. That's slicing half the moon. He's literally doing it. He's literally just doing it. You know? If you know, you know. And yeah, like that has to have some crazy ramifications on both. Well, I mean, obviously the moon, but also Earth. And this seems to be what is it, like one third of the moon? Because judging from the way it's angled, it's like going straight up this way. So like it's if you get an apple and you cut the apple into 3 slices, but it's distributed evenly. So like if it's cut off for grunts here, okay, but why are they doing it to the moon? Why is the moon getting lasered? Are they gonna put a big robot face on the other side like that one anime? Or even in that game, I think. I don't know. I haven't played the game. I only saw the things. But yeah, that is dangerously close to hitting Earth. That's probably like that probably is burning somebody's house right now. Or you know, just from being in close proximity, it's probably doing something crazy to whoever lives right below that. And also over here. Hope it doesn't hit any other planets in however far light travels across the universe, you know. But yeah, this is just so insane. Like, this is crazy. This is probably the biggest thing that's happened in these movies, including, you know, the Death Egg robot being made by the Chaos Emerald. But yeah, like, look at that. That is just so crazy. Completely. Okay, yeah, like, even if the laser dissipates, there's still a little part of the laser that's still traveling because it's, you know, going through space, and that's how a laser works in space, I guess. But yeah, like, that's definitely gonna make the moon separate and hopefully keep this part crashing from us, because that'd be probably way worse than whatever they're planning to do. Assuming the thing doesn't also caught by Earth's gravity. But yeah, how would that work? If the moon was split, not in two, but also like a good portion of it, would it go into Earth, or would it just drift away into space? I would hope it drift away, but like, you know, sometimes you don't know when's it happen. Yeah, somebody better call Google Maps. That's funny. And yeah, oof, Maria. It does seem like they're gonna go that way. Nobody better cheer in theaters. And yeah, oh, that's so sad. That's also really sad. Maybe this is where he leaves? You know, when he escapes for the thing, he comes out and then he puts his hand on this thing. Or yeah, he does have highlights. Aw, this is sweet. See Knuckles trying to give him a fist bump, and that's sweet. Oh, he hugs him here too. That's awesome. That's so sweet. Tells the jetpack. So they seem to have landed in a cornfield. Maybe this was ramifications of certain battle, and this definitely seems right after their battle, because bro gets a gun. Even knows to move his finger like above it when he's not intending to shoot. That's some good gun safety right there, which is important to everybody watching. Whenever you're holding a gun like that, you don't put your hand on the trigger. Wise words, I know. But also, like, this I'm pretty sure this is a reference to that one Shadow game. It's not like a gun, but it's like a futuristic laser gun, which is, I guess, good enough if you want to be able to get this past kids' sensors, I guess, because I'm pretty sure, are these movies rated PG? Because they're rated PG. You're still able to do some crazy stuff from what we've seen in certain movies, but yeah, that's sick. Yeah, this does seem to be, you know, obviously him trying to reach out to Sonic, but also the highlights. That's funny. And yeah, this seems like a really sick fight. So it spans from, I guess, Sonic and Tails fighting down below. Or Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles fighting Shadow down below, but they all get, you know, overpowered, and then they have to take the fight up to the sky to continue fighting. Because really, Sonic is kind of the most powerful. You know, well, not most powerful, but like, he definitely has a good bit of experience now training with his friends, and he still has a pretty good level of strength, even compared to, you know, Knuckles. But they, I mean, they are even, but like, you know, this is definitely, you know, this is definitely seeming to be a very good fight. Yeah, here's the big laser, which it doesn't look like the game where it's literally just a big Eggman face. But this is really good enough. This is really neat. I like it. And what is that? Is that a part of it? Yeah, it's a part of it. Just looked like it was something different. Okay, so yeah, it seems like Shadow running across the giant disc or whatever is enough to give it its energy to make a giant laser. That's pretty neat. Oh, he does leave him behind. Bro. That's definitely Gerald's doing. He didn't want him on board. But I'm pretty sure Eggman wanted him anyways. But also maybe for his safety or something like that, you know? Because, like, even then, even in the second movie, when it was against the Death Egg robot, he brought him along. But it seems that is not the case here, unfortunately. And yeah, like, this suit on him makes it look menacing, to be honest. Like, he looks like he might be a really, really crazy villain if given the chance. And that's probably what they're going to do. Yeah, bro's on his hexagon. And there's this random burst of lava here, wherever this location is. Okay, but this is the second viewing of the laser, so maybe one is against the moon and one is against Earth, if they decide it, so who knows? Okay, but this is a very sick shot. It's assuming to be Sonic's hand held back by Shadow. And they're in this, like, molten lava location, which maybe this is where the final fight is, who knows? Like, and Tails and Knuckles are up on the thing trying to destroy it from the inside, while Shadow is down here with Sonic, and Sonic is trying to deter him, but also trying to turn him to the good side. Does seem to be the case. Yeah, Sonic 3 the Hedgehog. Coming soon. Probably December, and this part is just so silly. Which I assume this is probably him trying to find a way to spend time with his dad, but also, like, be a little silly about it, but also maybe it's Gerald manipulating him into warming up to him now that it's, like, very similar to that boss scene in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 with Ego and Star-Lord. Spoilers. But yeah, like, this is just too funny. Ego, he was screaming at him tackling him because the tree search. Okay. That's funny. I don't care. That's so great. That's a good mix of am I pressing the wrong button? Here I am. Oh, there. It's pressing forward instead of backward, but yeah, that's funny. At the cutoff. G-I. Okay, so it is Gerald. So we got two things. This is a G. As an I. Guy. Gerald and Ivel. Has a bag there too? That's funny. This is, like, so funny. Yeah, it does seem to be some level of maybe manipulation on his side. Otherwise, I don't see why he would go along with this. Other than pure silliness. But yeah, he goes up and tackles him, and it's a tree that makes sparks come out. That's so funny. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good movie. For sure. For sure. But yeah, this has been my reaction to Sonic 3 Official Trailer 2. Thank you all for watching. I'm very interested to see what this movie is, and let me know. What do you think about this movie so far? Do you think it'd be good? I think it'll be good. So, yeah, my name is Anday. This has been my reaction. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And what do you hope to happen? What do you hope happens after this movie? What do you think Sonic 4 is gonna be like? What characters what characters do you think are gonna show up in this movie and in that movie? Please let me know in the comments below. So, anyways, bye.